since we're able to make a free-to-play character on Cormare now. All right, I can't do a gold roll because that costs 12 astral shards. So I'm gonna do my silver roll. See if I get anything. 750 experience points and a melee power potion. Those power potions are okay. The XP's better. And so here we are. We're on the server. Here's the Lanterns in the Mist event. Here's the keep on the Borderlands where I normally go to get my feather falling cloak. But as a free-to-play, I do not have access to this, I do not think. Yeah, so I cannot get to the Borderlands, which is where I would normally go right now, because I haven't purchased it. So the only place that I can go is run around in Korthos and do these early quests. So we'll pick one up. And obviously, if you were new to the game, you probably read all that. Like I said, the narrative out here is really good. So I think it's worth reading the story out here. But in order to unlock these, I have to complete the level before it. So in order to unlock hard, I have to do normal. Once I unlock hard, then I have to do hard to unlock elite. Once I do elite, I think Reaper is unlocked once you do elite, but I might be wrong. So like we can actually try this out. So like I'm forced to play on normal, and you can group with VIP players who have the ability to like open the quest on Reaper or elite, but it's like a barrier, yet another barrier. So not only are you being penalized if you don't have your build, you know, if you haven't gone to a subreddit and like found a build and watched 4 months worth of YouTube videos to get ready to make a character in this game, now you can't even really play where everybody else plays, because everybody else who plays this game is doing, most of the time they're doing elite or Reaper. Like, it's very, very rare for somebody to come in and play this game on normal. Now, if you were like absolutely brand new, when this game first launched, we used to play on normal. Not many people played on hard or elite when the game first launched, but that's sort of the meta now, is like elite or R1 really is like the meta now. Like everybody plays in R1. So like that's sort of the goal or where you want to get to. But so now, without paying any money, we have the time sink. We have to basically unlock it, and we have to do that for every single quest. So you would think, like, okay, if they're gonna make that a barrier to entry where as a free-to-play player, you think like, okay, if I do one like story quest, like maybe the entire Korthos quest, then I would earn the ability to open quests on hard, and then maybe give me another area, and then I can earn the ability to open on elite. But right now, that's not the case. Right now, you have to basically do what we're doing now. You have to do every quest on normal, then do it on hard, and then do it on elite. That is extremely frustrating and depressing and not fun. It is a grind that is just absolutely, in my opinion, not fun. It's out of touch with today's gamers, where there are phone games, PC games, Xbox games, Sega games. There's literally games everywhere. And all the different game types allow you to just play and play super fast. So for something to really sort of slow you down, like I just think it's completely out of touch with modern gamers. When this system was first introduced in whatever it was, 2009, it was different. The internet was different. Players were different. Video games were different. In 2024, the market is just saturated with games, and there are a lot of really good games out there. So how do we keep people interested here? Well, it's not by making it so that you can't play the game. You have to do every single quest on normal and then hard and then elite in order to play in R1 where everybody else in the game is playing. It just makes absolutely no sense. It's not player centric at all. The idea is to just basically like, it's just super frustrating, and it's no surprise to me that a lot of people decide not to stick around, because I just can't imagine, if I hadn't already played this game for 20 years, why I would be encouraged to play this game as a free-to-play. Now, some people just sub right away when they decide to play a new game, and that's fine. That's a perfectly acceptable thing to do, but if you wanted to spend no money, like I play Path of Exile 2, I've spent $0. The only money I spent on Path of Exile was to get early access. That's it. Marvel Rivals, I've not paid a penny. I downloaded that game and I have like 100 hours into it. It's a great game. So like, why would I do that if I didn't know DDO at all? Why would I do that here? Because let's take the position, like, say I'm completely brand new to this game and I don't even know that the meta is people running R1. Well, I might not actually care right now, right? That I can just run these quests on normal. Because I'm new to the game, I probably wouldn't really want to jump into a quest on Elite. But it's just the fact that you can't. Like, well, why can't you? Because I think my feeling is, if they allowed free-to-play people to run over and select R1, they would be much more likely, see here, so now I can select hard, but I can't select elite. But if all of a sudden I could just access everything, I'd be much more likely to go to the store and then maybe purchase something to make my character more powerful in order to deal with the elite or reaper questing. Like, maybe I'd buy a skill tome, maybe I'd buy an ability tome, maybe I'd buy potions, maybe I'd buy something. There's so much stuff on the store. That's the third problem with the free-to-play experience, that there's just so much stuff on the store, it's overwhelming. There's just things on the store, like, I feel like they could get rid of 90% of everything on the store. And so you can see, this is another quest, and I can go in on normal, but hard, elite, and reaper are locked. So even though we did a quest on normal, and I unlocked hard on one quest, it's the only that one quest for this quest, which is a new quest. I have to do that exact same thing again. And there are, in this game, you know, there's hundreds of quests. So like, this is a massive grind. Massive grind. So what happens is, because of it, a lot of people will go to the group and then they will look for people who are questing in their level range. And when they do an LFM, they'll say, I need an opener. Opener being like, you know, I want somebody to open like elite for me, as an example. Like when we were doing hardcore, if you were doing the favor run to get like 1750 favor, it's much faster to do and easier to do the favor run when you're doing elite questing. And elite questing in today's game is it's difficult, but it's not that much more difficult than normal. The way that the skills are, we have a lot of power now. The characters are pretty powerful. So like, even with pretty simple gear, you can pretty much easily do elite. A lot of people complain that even Reaper 1 is too easy. And so here's like, you know, a big issue with the barriers that players run into. Now, being completely new, I don't have access to any sort of amount. I don't have a stable. I do have the ability to haggle this guy, though, to pick up my free... I'm just going to sell this, so I'm going to take the most expensive thing. Looks like this crossbow is the most expensive thing. That's if you have a high charisma, which, you know, this is a charisma build. I was able to haggle that guy. This is the Gatekeeper's Grove, but I don't own any of the content as a free-to-play player. So I think the only thing that I could get into is... I'm actually not sure what content here, but you can see I cannot get to the Keep on the Borderlands. I cannot get to the salt marsh because this is an expansion. Oh, it looks like it took me to the bar. That's really... Like, that's great. I didn't even know I could get to this bar. Alright, so I'm here. I'm at this bar. I'll spirit bind to this bar. Spirit binding doesn't cost anything. And then what we're going to do is we will sell the stuff that we looted and try to get some plat. I don't have any source of lesser false life now, so I'm going to put on that belt. And I haven't picked up anything. Corrosion, conjuration. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this junk, and then I'm going to equip that heavy mace. And then I'm going to sell the rest of everything that I have. We're going to put on the light armor, too. Alright, there we go. So let's sell all this. I don't want to sell my spell components, but we do want to sell the gems. And that I can't sell, but I don't want to keep it. That I can't sell, but I don't want to keep it. I'm going to use that. Okay, there we go. So I've got a couple of action points. And I might as well get my build set up. So my build is Enlightened Spirit, Tainted Scholar, and then if I can get it, Fade Arc Illusionist. But I don't have Fade Arc Illusionist unlocked. It says it requires a magic training fee, but I just don't have it unlocked because I didn't purchase the Feywild expansion, and I haven't done the Feywild expansion to unlock that, so I won't be able to use that. So I have to actually use like a I have to use one of the universal trees that's open to everybody. I thought Harper was open to everybody. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with the universal trees. I know Vistani I have to do Ravenloft. I thought Harper was free to everybody. Inquisitive is Sharn. Horizon Walker came with, you guys may correct me, Saltmarsh, I think. Yeah, I thought Harper was free to everybody, but apparently oh, so it wants to sell me Harper, so I don't have access to a universal tree. Okay, so we'll skip it for now. That's another area. Like, I thought that there was a free-to-play universal tree, but I guess you have to be a VIP just to access universal trees. Now, that'll change as I quest, and maybe I can unlock Harper later. But just from like a brand new player perspective, this would be confusing to me because I'd be like, well, what are all these? Why can't I access any of them? And it looks like it wants to sell them all to me. And, you know, I mean, like, I play a lot of video games, and if I click something that says, hey, let's open a browser, that's 1,495 points, which equates to around $15. Like, bro, that's $15 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 for $15 a piece, 30, 60, 9. Like, you're talking already over $100 just to get a tree, and I don't even have a clue what any of them do. So, like, from my perspective as someone new to the game, I'm just going to completely ignore that. Like, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to buy it. I don't want to know what it is. But I can tell you, as a person who plays this game, universal trees are super strong, so you want to get them. So, like, I think they should all be unlocked. Maybe, you know, they have a few that were tied to expansion, so I can understand that. But there should be a universal tree for free-to-play people, or more than one. There should be. Harper, I thought was, but there should be a couple more that anybody can use. These should be like Fade Arc and Horizon Walker. Like, they should be the premium ones they should be a little bit better maybe than the free to play, but that's an argument that I don't even think I want to make. Like, let's just, you know, make the tree. I can go into the racial tree, but I need to like get my character power. So I am going to try to get to chain because that will make it so that I can do a lot more damage. So, and then I want the temporary hit points. So for now, I'm just going to basically go up this tree until I get chain, and then I'll go over here until I get magic missile immunity. Those would be the two things that I chase now. But a person new to the game might not know that magic missile is a great way to die. So they might not know to chase that. So I'm going to try to go out here. I should not be able to enter here. You can see even this Slayer zone has the locks. Yeah, and then it hits me with the buy now. So, like, as a new player, you're just constantly hit with these a la carte costs. Like, oh, you want to do that? Yeah, well, give me. And it's not like it's $1 here and $1 there. It's $14, $12, $13. Like, it's a lot. Go back to the Gatekeeper's Grove. So you can see, like, it adds up really, really quick. Okay, these little red cups with the coins over them, I haven't seen that before. It's letting me pick up these quests, but I have a feeling if I run out to these quests, it's going to tell me that I need to own this quest pack. But we're going to try this right now, like just so I can experiment. There's all these other quests, like I won't be able to get that because I'm too low level. I should be able to get out the Cerulean Hills. Cerulean Hills was always just like free, but they may have changed that. So here we go. It's letting me go out there. All right, so here's our first like public zone, Slayer zone, whatever they call them, and it's low level, so I shouldn't be in danger of dying. I have not picked up the skull lantern, so it doesn't really matter if I die. However, I don't want to die. But the quest that I'm going to run to is up over there on that hill. So we're just going to do an experiment since I'm trying to, you know, figure out exactly what we get for free. But so far, like, the experience, I just feel like it's constantly, like, they're constantly telling me, whoa, yeah, hey, you want to do that, that's great, but you're going to have to give us cash. I understand that they're going to sell some things, but I would change the model and make it so that free-to-play can access every quest level. And then I would also make it so that respecs are very cheap and you can do them in-game. I would get rid of Lesser Hearts of Wood completely. I think if you want to reincarnate and engage with the reincarnation system, that's fine, and that's what the Hearts of Wood should be for. But the Lesser Heart of Wood is just basically a respec. And so that should be gotten rid of, and you should be able to just respec. Like, I should be able to just respec right now. Maybe not in an active area like this because it's, you know, a quest area and people could abuse that by, like, you know, macroing like a respec to take advantage of a system or something like that. But the point is, I should be able to leave here, go to a regular zone, and then respec, and then come back in. Like, super easy, simple, and quick. So I can experiment with the different builds. Like, I want to try out Enlightened Spirit, I want to try out Tainted Scholar, I want to try out Soul Eater, I want to try out the Drow Tree. So we'll see. Can I get into this? Okay. So I'm not exactly sure. I was able to get into this quest, and it looks like I'm able to do it. Now, if my knowledge is that I have not unlocked anything on this as far as, like, people giving out quests, because I know that they have given out quest packs in the past. I thought that this account that I'm working on was just completely free. It's possible, though, that for some reason, like years ago, that got unlocked on it, but it was not my intention. I thought that this was a completely free. So the damage on Warlock is really bad, you can see. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this quest, to be honest with you, because I have no gear, I have no pots, I have nothing, and there's a lot of stuff in here that hits really hard. But it is on normal. I don't have to worry about champions. So we're going to try. I honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to get into this quest. So I'm really surprised. I guess it's a quest pack that they give for free. Let's just... I'm gonna verify this now. The home of memory. So let's look it up. Requires access to the Lost Gatekeepers, which is basically a quest pack that you buy for 725 DDO points. Free to play can currently access the first 4 quests, even though the NPC has a red chalice over it for free to play. To do the entire quest pack, you have to purchase it. So we can do the first 4 quests for free. And then if we were going to finish and do all of it, we would have to purchase it. And it costs about 800 points, which is it's about $8. That's about $8, basically. So like the cost of a paperback book. Actually, maybe paperback books are a lot more than $8 now. I haven't bought a paperback book since the inflation ruined the economy in the United States. For all I know now, paperback books are like $80 instead of $8, but I know at one time they used to be about $8. The book that I wrote, I think I have it listed for like $9.99 or something like that. There's 2 of them. The other one, though, has like artwork in it, so it's listed for a lot more than... $9.99. I think it's listed for like $39 or something like that, $29 something. But it's got color photographs. These scorpions hit so hard. I have no way to deal with the poison. Hopefully that boost to my con allows me to survive the poison hit. I do have 3 potions. I should probably drink a potion. Hopefully I'll pick up another potion. We don't get a champion on normal, so I don't really have to worry. The regular cats don't really trip. It's the champions that really... So, I mean, I'm thinking, all things considered, we should be able to do this quest. As long as I don't make, like, a tragic mistake. We just made our saving throw. I have +4. That's good. Hopefully I don't get poisoned again. I probably should have done... If I had access to Dragon Lord, I would have done Dragon Lord, but I should probably go to the Hall of Heroes and pick that up and show that. I just honestly wasn't. I'm more surprised that I could get into this quest, so... You can bring with you, like, endurance, the bear potion and the bull potion, and just drink them. You don't have to do the sides. You can just drink the potions and go in. It's a little pro tip. Or if you were in a pug and you had somebody in the group who could cast bull strength and bear's endurance on you. I'm pretty sure there's a shrine coming up. I only have 1 potion left. I haven't found another potion. So that's a problem I see, like, that there are not enough potions dropping. Considering that I have, like, literally nothing. Now, can I... We already know stealth is really not something that works. And so here, this is a great... I'm so happy that this happened. I'm in a stuck spot. I cannot move. And this is like a bugged stuck spot. So you would think they would have found this and got rid of it, because this quest pack is not new. This quest pack has been out for years. I just found it. And now, if I were a free-to-play player, I would have no idea what to do right now. So, I can do stuck, but the way that they have it coded, you can only do 1 stuck per hour. It's completely ridiculous, but way back in the day, people used to abuse it, but I don't think anybody has abused it now because everybody can just teleport around. But the fact that I hit a stuck spot, like, they need to fix this sort of stuff, right? It's just a joke. Like, think about, why am I going to keep playing this game? I'm new to it. I've already encountered things that are every time I turn around, somebody's asking me for money. Now I'm stuck. I can't move. I had to, let's pretend I Googled to find out that I do /stuck. I don't know how long that probably would have taken me, but look where it put me. It put me back in the other room. Like, super frustrating. And so the reason I got into the stuck spot is because I don't want to deal with these mobs, but, like, this raven just saw me. These ravens hit really hard, so, like, I have to deal with that. I think if I can do this shrine without waking up the cats. So this is another pro tip: when you use the shrine, you don't have to be facing it. So, like, I'm watching for any mobs that might come up behind me while I'm at the shrine. All right, there we go. It didn't even heal me for that much. I think that's something that should be changed. Like, I think the shrine itself should give you a buff on heal so that you get a little bit more back when you rest, because that didn't really heal me at all. And that's really the only mechanic that we have to heal, right? Like, I can pick up that collectible, big deal. I don't really, as a free-to-play someone brand new to the game, I wouldn't have a clue what the collectibles do anyway, so I wouldn't really know why I'm supposed to pick it up. There's no, like, in-game, like, explanation of what these collectibles are, that they're crafting mats. Eventually, there'll be, like, NPCs around that will say, oh, if you give me, you know, 12 of those items, I'll give you, you know, this, or whatever, something they'll trade you for. But it's not like it's super easy to understand. So again, like, you're forced to do, like, watch YouTube videos, you're forced to go to the DDO wiki, you're forced to, like, talk to other people in game. Like, there's not a lot of stuff that's built into the UI itself to explain some of the systems to people who are brand new. So I'm benefiting from the fact that I know this game really well, so I might make things look sort of a lot simpler. And if you guys are watching and you've played this game a lot, then you're gonna think that this is super simple. But try to imagine if you've never seen this game before, right? Like, I think it looks really good, but there's just certain things that I'm encountering that I think are super frustrating. Like, the fact that I've used 2 shrines and I'm not fully healed. What is up with that? That's insane, bro. That needs to be fixed. Somebody new to the game might not know that you can range this dude. Although he's going to. Like, he's got me cornered. See if I can tumble out of this. No, I can't. Yeah, he's probably gonna kill me here. I'm trapped now. So that's something that they don't really tell you that can happen, but it can happen, that you can get boxed in by mobs. So I got like boxed in. And I tried to tumble roll through him, but you cannot tumble through. So that's something that they actually changed in Path of Exile. They made it so that you could So a lot of people were dying for to stuff like just happened to me. And there's nowhere, so because I've already used these shrines, there's nowhere for me to rest. Like, you must wait 14 minutes before you can use the shrine. Bro, I'm telling you, like, I'm already like, okay, can I go play Marvel Rivals? Can I go play Path of Exile? Because, like, my time is being wasted. Like, why can't I use this shrine? This is so effing stupid. It should be like once per life every 15 minutes. I just died and I'm resurrected. I should be able to use it again. And it should heal me to full, bro. Like, I have no potions. So it's just gonna be a disaster. So I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna try to attack him. The crow's probably gonna kill me, and I'm just gonna get spawn camped by a crow. That's how my day is gonna go. Because I should be able to kill that boss before he hits me. Hopefully. Alright, the boss is dead. So now the crows are they're probably gonna kill me. Oh, I got super lucky. I got really, really lucky that nothing hit me. 3 hit points and literally no way to heal. Come on, man. That needs to be fixed. These shrines need to heal us. Like, that's just so unfortunate. Alright, so we were able to do this. This is a level 3 quest that has a chance to drop items. Of course, I didn't get anything. It's unfortunate. It's too bad I didn't get something, because that would have been super cool. But we didn't get really anything that's useful except for the platinum. Essences are for crafting completely, so like if I were brand new to the game, I would read that and say Caneth essences obtained in chests, deconstructed, crafting house K. I would have no idea what any of those words meant except for crafting. A shard used in Caneth crafting. Okay, so then I would have to Google. So now it's like you signed up for a college course. So now you're keeping a list on one of those composition black and white notebooks, and you have to make a heading on a new page called Caneth crafting, and then you're going to have to go to the subreddit and watch YouTube videos. So, like, I mean, unless you really were motivated to invest a lot of time, maybe you have friends playing, family playing, maybe you're a super fan of Dungeons and Dragons, maybe you've played Lotro for years and you love Lord of the Rings Online and you want to try DDO. So how about this? Like, I'm just trying to finish out of the quest. Is it really not going to let me finish? Is that what's going to happen now? Am I going to have to run back out to the entrance? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are they serious? I can't believe, bro, like, what the We'll see if I res. There's a shrine, like, right there. If not, if I bleed, I've only got 1 point. I accidentally fell off the ledge. But if I were a new player, I wouldn't know that you could die falling. So there we go, right? Like, and then would I know enough to run over here and res up? And would I know, like, let's see if I can rest here. No, I can't rest there because I have to wait 9 minutes. It's insane, man. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Like, I don't understand why they have it set up like this. This is so stupid. Oh my God, are you... I can't get out. I'm stuck. I've literally trapped myself. What the? Oh, are you kidding me? Who are? What? All right, so that's it. I'm going to show you guys a trick because I am a vet. I've played this game since closed beta for Turbine. I know how to get out of this, but the average player wouldn't. What would they do? What would you do? You guys who don't know what to do, what would you do right now? You're stuck in a quest now, right? What would you do? You can't get out. More about VIP. This is premium content. You have to open the store and buy it. A lot of people would probably log off. Alt F4. There will be a bunch of people who will buy a VIP sub because they don't know what else to do. I am going to show you what to do. You log out and you don't uninstall, even though I know some of you guys said it. Bro. Oh, look at that. I don't own Eberron Hall. So they even sell you the Hall of Heroes passport is a feature that you have to buy. I want to see how much this costs. How much you want to bet it's 10 bucks? It's $8. Bro. 8. So you know where I am right now? I'm at either create new because this character is bricked because I decided to do a quest that I hadn't purchased, which they shouldn't let me into in the first place. But because they did, now this character is stuck in there. Now, it says on here that I'm in the Gatekeeper's Grove, right? So, the trick that I was going to do is to transport to the Forgotten Realms or to Eberron. That will take you directly to the Hall of Heroes. I didn't know it was $8 in order to buy that transport key. But I'm not new to this game. Right? So what we're going to do is we are going to make a new character and we are going to call it, let's actually make this a dude. We're going to make him a surly dwarf, right? Surly dwarf. Is he a fighter? He's a dwarf fighter, right? Okay. And our dwarf fighter, we're going to give a bunch of good stats too. He's not going to have a charisma because he's going to be completely awful to deal with, right? And as a fighter, we want 2 points in tumble, and I'm also going to put 2 points in UMD, even though he's got actually, you know what? He's got a debuff on his charisma. Probably. You know what? I'll do perform. I always like to have perform there. I don't want intim yet. I know I don't need repair. We're just going to do 4 points in jump because he's got short legs. And then I'm going to do two-handed fighting. And also, I'm completely free to play, so I don't have access to anything that I normally would take. But so we're going to grab a two-handed weapon. We're going to do power attack and two-handed. And I'm going to make him look a little bit more like Thor and Oakenshield, if I can. We're going to make him bald, right? Because he's surly. He's supposed to be angry. So we're just going to call him Angry Dwarf. We're going to call it Angry Free Dwarf, right? There we go. Angry Free Dwarf. Oh, all right, that's too long. We'll just do Angry Dwarf. I need a big-ass beard. So I don't need that. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That's a good dwarf beard, man. And then I'm going to put this to 1. I'm going to put the nose to 1. Facial detail to 1. Eyes. Yeah, I want the eyes that look like Clint Eastwood eyes, like Blondie from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where he's squinting. I think it's those. Okay. And then eyebrows go to 1. Hairstyle, he's staying bald because he's angry. So vision, angry, bald dwarf. All right, so angry dwarf. Name is not allowed. All right, so we're just going to do bald. Bald dwarf. That's not allowed either. They don't allow the name bald. Let's see. They have bald locked? No. So they locked down the name dwarf. But that's okay. He's surly and angry, right? And he's bald. Let's go. So we're going to log him in. The reason why I'm logging him in isn't because I'm going to play the Surly Dwarf, because I bricked my other character in a quest that I was allowed to go into, and I shouldn't have been allowed to go into it, but I did. What we are going to do is a couple of things.
Can you talk?
And I should be able to skip Korthos here, which I can. Yes. Okay. I'm going to get my free great axe. So I'm already good to go with that. Okay. And then here, like, I could make my character, I set up my UI, but I don't plan to play this character, right? All I'm going to do is run to the Hall of Heroes and see if I can unlock it by going there. Now, the other reason why I'm on this character is I want my character to time out. So it takes about 5 minutes, right? So my character was in the quest in the Cerulean Hills, and what I wanted to do is time out, and that way when I log it in, the instance that the character was in will be closed by the game, and then the game, looking for a place to put me, will put me in the Gatekeeper's Grove. So it's like a way, I'm sort of like cheesing the mechanics of the free-to-play lockdown. But so we want to talk to this guy to pick up our bag. We just got our red bag. We're going to talk to the guy up here to get our blue bag. I'm not going to focus on doing anything with the UI or any of that stuff, because like I said, I'm not really going to play on this character, but we're just going to use this character. Hey, there's somebody in my guild. Yeah, if anybody's watching, you want to join Death Smile on Cormyr and do the skulls lanterns or the normal lanterns, feel free to hit me up. Everybody's welcome. There's plenty of room. Cormyr is our new server, our new home, so unless they do another hardcore event, then we'll be there. But for now, we're here on Cormyr. So you can see, like, the quests that are locked, there, I guess they have little red doors on them. And then this is part of a quest pack. Oh, I must be level 2. All right, so it looks like I have to hit level 2 in order to interact with those quests, but I should be able to just run into the Hall of Heroes. And then because we're on Cormyr, there's some, I can go and interact with the dragon and activate some of the Year of the Dragon rewards on this account. So here I am at the Hall of Heroes. Why warping to the Hall of Heroes cost $8? Who knows? But I'm like literally flabbergasted. This is the event dragon for the Year of the Dragon. Not normally here, but you know, since if you're watching this, you can come here and you can pick up a bunch of free stuff. So it should have access to the Dragon Lord now, and then I should also have access to the Slice of Life Adventure Pack. Now, I'm not sure if I will have access to those things, but I just talked to them. I'm not sure if it's actually going to enable it on this account. I'm hoping it does, and we'll actually try it and see. You know, I've talked to everybody here. This epic trainer you can talk to go and pick up all of your epic destinies. And then into that reincarnation grove is where you go and talk to the light ball if you want to do a reincarnation or a respect, a lesser respect stone. This stone, and that's what I was saying, that it's super confusing and hard. Like, I should be able to just click this right here and respec, and this shouldn't be something that I have to buy. This should just be something that like unlocks over here. Like, they should just give it to everybody for free. You just respec yourself anytime you want. Like, that, from my perspective, that would be the best. They need to open up all the quests except for the big expansions and the mini expansions, right? And if they want to sell quest packs, that's fine, but they need to make the game entirely open, normal hard relief for everybody. They need to like streamline the store experience. They need to stop nickel and diming for every little thing. And if they let you into a quest, they should let you out of the quest. These are all of the paid expansions though. So like all of this, these should come with like they do come with premium stuff, but like the universal trees that we get for these, I understand that I shouldn't have access to those, but there should be a universal tree that I can get. And then up here, this is the VIP rewards. I shouldn't really be able to interact with this character beyond like talking to it about what it is. You can see I have nothing. In my opinion, those VIP rewards, they're nice if you're VIP, but they're not really that good. They don't really make it like so that you beyond, you know, I just don't think it's going to make or break somebody subbing as a VIP, but we should be good now to go and check our other character. Okay, so that one's there, ready to do the mists. If I really can't get Cormyr free out, but it should have been warped to the Gatekeeper Grove because the instance that they were in has been destroyed by the game by now. So I should be in the Grove. If I'm still in that quest, then we will stand by. All right, see, this is correct. I'm here. I'm in the Gatekeeper's Grove. I got out of that quest. So technically you could do the first 4 quests by doing exactly what we just did, but that's a cheese, right? That's a mechanics cheese. Not everybody's gonna know how to do that initially, and I don't think people should have to do that. That is extremely off-putting, and if you were new to the game and didn't know any of that, like, it's completely baffling, like what a new person would do. So like, yeah, I was able to save the character because I know this game really well, but come on, man.
Where are you going? Hunting for gold that is flowing. Somewhere in the cold world hid, there is no knowing. Hey la, la 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 la. We love games. There's a standing stone. Let's make camp. We love games. Let's make camp and play more games. Hey la, oh la la, we love games. Where are you going? There's no knowing what magic awaits, what evil is growing. Hey la, oh la 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 la. We love games. There's a standing stone. Let's make camp. We love games. Let's make camp and play more games. Hey la, oh la la, we love games. Hunting old crypts is folly. Just play games and be jolly. Magical treasures hide in the dark, so rest then embark. We love games. There's a standing stone. Let's make